Now let me go ahead and check the stream here. Let me click that button.
No.
Stream here. Alright. That's fine. Oh, I should probably do the mod view. I think this is... Oh, wow. I look at my mod view for the first time in like ages, and I just see that one of the last permitted terms was "fuck off, Lamau." But alright, here we go. Announcements. We should be going live here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the mod view. Not a fan of mod view. But you know what?
I can now see your channel as live.
Ah, perfect. Sending out all the official going live notifications. Hopefully getting all the pre-roll ads and all that jazz or whatever the hell it is out of the way.
Currently, yes.
Oh, is it seriously playing ads? God damn it.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Unstable. Average stream bitrate too high. What? Why is it unstable? What? What? I may have fucked up a setting somewhere.
Dang.
We'll figure it out.
So do you want to know what I was gonna do?
Sure. What were you?
I was going to time a sound alert, like when you introduced me as the new co-host, and you were gonna be like, and I have a new co-host with me, and I was gonna spend my channel points to be like, and his name is John Cena.
God damn, that would actually be pretty good. That would have been pretty fucking good. All right, let's see here. Let us make sure. It looks like we should be kind of set. Oh no, this is. Why is it saying average bitrate too high? Do I have things running on my computer that shouldn't be? Possibly.
You're streaming to me.
Well, yeah, no, I'm supposed to. You need to, because you need the uninhibited view. But yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I think it's as good as time as any to go ahead and dive right into this.
And watch this ad.
Is it still doing another ad?
1 of 5.
What the fuck? What? It's doing 5 ads?
Yeah, the first one was 15 seconds, now it's a 30-second ad.
How many ads? Bro, I specifically spent time last night to try... Paul's got 4. What the f... Bro, they... Okay. That's what... Jesus, that's ridiculous. That's... I probably could have gone live a few minutes ago. I would have just had to, like, mute a few things. 15-ish seconds. Okay. That's ridiculous. That is...
So there were 4 15-second ads and 1 30-second.
Okay. 4:15, and then wait, that was 1:30 you said?
A singular 30-second.
Okay. That's... Hello, Kens. Welcome.
Now, I would like all the viewers to know I'm currently eating a burrito, but this burrito, it could use a bit of salt, so that's why I'm here tonight. Hello.
God damn it! I hate. God damn it!
This is what you called me in here for.
I know that was actually. I'm very proud of this. Earlier, not on this live, I got 10 ads in a row. What the fuck, Kens? 10 fucking ads? That's ridiculous. Were they at least short ads? Like, I get Twitch wanting to push subs and stuff like that for their creators, but like, I'm sorry, 10 fucking ads? That's ridiculous. That's
It's adjustable on your creator dashboard. We'll talk about it after the
oh
show.
no, that's what we were working on. We like last night we were working on it. Thunder and I sat down for about like 20 minutes. Literally, like he told me you had just gone to sleep when I had texted him about it
When?
last night.
Yeah, what time?
I think like 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Twitch, you're really getting good at doing stuff to people without consent. Should they be put on a list? You know, Paul? I think you're onto something there. But no, yeah, holy shit, Twitch. I mean, to be fair, I will come out and say it. I did spend. Oh, what's happening, Madeline? I will be honest. I'll come up and say it. I spent a bit of time last night and found out that as a content creator on Twitch, we now can make 55% of the ad revenue from streams. There was also a setting that I apparently didn't have disabled that made it to where new viewers to the stream didn't get an ad when they joined. You know, it's almost like that's something that would be really useful to have as a default. You know?
Is he in here?
Is who in here? What?
Default.
No. God damn it. Fucking damn it. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but you know, exactly, Paul. No, what's up? Just, god damn it. This is... So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured out, ladies and gentlemen, and those who are not either, if you haven't quite figured it out, my new co-host for this season of Salt is going to be none other than the righteous Vander. Definitely.
His name is John Cena.
I'm so used to. Well, my camera is like flipped, and it's so weird. You guys are. I'm not used to looking that way. I'm used to looking the other way. But anyways, yeah, definitely be sure to check out Vander's Twitch if you guys have not already. It should be in my auto host list. Or
if hosting hasn't been removed yet, I should be hosting you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Twitch and YouTube as platforms 100% spend a set time a week jerking each other on the couch over their terrible choices for users of their platforms. You know, Paul, I can't entirely say you're wrong there. They both make horrible decisions. Thank you, Harrison. I see it. New animation for the Moai, by the way, as you all just witnessed. But no, Paul, you are 100% correct. They're horrible at it. I think, again, I get their objective is to make money, but at the same time, if you kill the golden goose, i.e. your content creators, stupid move. But yeah, anyways, I think that's enough of a stalling situation. I think it's time we jump right into this. What do you think, Vander? How do you think about this?
I am disappointed at my burrito, so let me be happy about starting Salt.
Why? What? May I ask what's wrong with the burrito?
Well, I tried it with like I did half like the tofu and half chicken.
That's why.
Because like she gave me a cup and it was like it's okay. And like, oh, you know what? I will try it because like she said I could do half and half.
Okay.
And now that's in the trash.
The tofu?
The rest of the burrito because it was mixed throughout and also like.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Like it was weird.
Yep. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a gander at tonight's bracket board. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is now pool number 3 for season 1 of Salt. Let's go ahead. I terraformed and flattened my entire Animal Crossing island. Kens, that's fucking awesome. Well done. But now, holy shit. Let's take a look at the board. I don't know why the game is so quiet tonight. Hopefully it's a little better for you guys, but for me it's like dead silent. Anyways, now, Vander, I'm not sure how much of Salt you have been able to... Oh, he got disconnected. Tuned in to see if Wii Fit made the cut this week. Set. Unfortunately, Carson, they have not... Honestly, I need to double check my Wii Fit. I need to make sure she's up to snuff. I think Vander's internet just died. Oh, you good? There you go. All right, please move. Got Okay, I just saw. I had noticed you got disconnected, but no.
All right.
All right. So where did I lose you?
I didn't hear anything, but I'm ready to take a look at this board.
Perfect. Well, here's what I was gonna say. I don't know how much of Salt that you have gotten to see, Vander, but as my co-host, you have a bit of a responsibility here. So, as my co-host,
I don't do good under pressure.
At this moment, right now, you have to look at that board and you give me one name who you think is gonna take tonight's battles. Who do you think up there has it in the bag for this evening?
Well, let's go ahead and analyze the players. Why don't we say, Rice? Okay, so some that stick out to me are Pit and Dark Pit, just because I always love playing those characters. I don't know, I really enjoy them. I know nothing about that Ken man over there, and like, you know, if Little Mac over there can get his punch fully charged up, he can do some good damage tonight. But then there's also the Ice Climbers, which like it's just a 2-on-1 situation, so it can be very difficult. But speaking of 2-on-1 situations, you have Concass, I think that's how you pronounce it, Red,
yep,
who basically has 3 options in his arsenal. And even though I am mainly a Pokemon-based guy, I'm going to go with an old favorite of mine, Old Meta.
You're thinking Old Meta's going to be the one.
I don't know if he'll be the one to win, but that's the one who I would like to see win this competition, because it's just fun to stand there and just hold down your one attack so that people can't even come close to you.
Now,
you know, where you're just showing off the blade.
I definitely respect that. I will be honest, in all of my time of training and working with a lot of these amiibos before Salt started, and kind of getting to watch them on their journey, I'll be honest, as solid of a choice as Old Meta is, I'm coming out and saying it. I think Saihate, that Little Mac over on the right side of the board, I think we're going to see a lot of power coming out of him tonight. I think he's going to be the one to take it. I know specifically for him, his style, if pretty much any Little Mac, if you keep them on the ground, if they decide to stay flat-footed, you know, stay grounded, their hits, they hit like a fucking truck. Sure, you can shield 1, but let's see a shield 2, 3, 7, 12. He's the kind of guy, he's going to rush you down, he's going to kick the shit out of you, and you ain't even going to know what happens. That's why my money's going on Saihate.
That man is a proper athlete.
Oh, dude, wait until you see his performance tonight. You will be flabbergasted, if he decides to show up, that is. If he decides to show up.
So really quick, what are your standard rule sets here on Salt? Because I believe it's just Smash Ball and then Smash Meter.
So, yeah, it is Smash Ball, Smash Meter. We have spirits enabled. There are a few outlawed spirits. I can kind of go through the specifics of that a little later in the stream. But, yeah, and there's also a much wider array of stages available for these fighters to compete on tonight. So it's not your standard, like, oh, it's small battlefield, Pokemon Stadium, and all that jazz. There's all kinds of things.
I really hope we get to see Spirit Train.
I am not sure if that is one that is legal, but it might be. I forget off the top of my head. But yeah, so we've got quick catch up with chat. We have 2 kittens we're fostering. Ken's, that's fucking awesome. And then Paul, let's see him go a foot into the air off the ground. If Saihate does that, I will cry internally. But anyways, with that, yep. I think it's go ahead.
The only issue I see with my choice of Meta Knight is he is a bit of a lighter character, while yours is he's a bit more on the beefy side. He's by no means a super heavy character, but people are still gonna have trouble getting him out of the ring.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a tankier character, but yeah, let's go ahead and we can just get started right now. So right now we have Pit versus Falco. Let me go ahead and get this prediction online.
I would love to see Pit win, just because, you know, I'm a fan of Pit. Will he win? I don't know. I don't know much about Falco here.
So I'm gonna level with you. One of Falco's power-ups, as long as his trainer didn't change him since I last saw him, which completely possibility. I know Falco is
it's rigged.
No, not rigged or anything. Not rigged. I am just I keep updated with the competitors. Well, anyways. I've seen Falco perform, and he's a very strong fighter. He's one of the ones. He's got our fan-favorite Insta-Drop ability, which we saw with Jigglypuff last Salt. Insta-Drop is super powerful on the proper characters, and Falco is definitely one of those characters that can really demonstrate why it is a powerful move to have. However, we do have, on the other corner, we have Pit. Pitt being the aerial king. Like, sure, he may not be the best aerial character, but he is someone that you don't really want to challenge in the air because he can outspace, he can wait, he can do all kinds of shit up there. And it's just something that you either have to respect the distance or you have to fully commit to rushing him down. Having seen Hero of Gods fight, I'm going to be honest, I think I'm going to have to go with Hero of Gods on this one, at least personally. I don't know. Who are you thinking?
I mean, bias aside, I don't want that filthy bird to win. Bias aside, yeah, you know.
All right, so you're also going Hero of Gods. I can respect that, you know.
There's a bit of bias. I just want Pitt to win.
No shame in having some bias. That's why we have two commentators. But yeah, I think with that, though, ladies and gentlemen, keep getting those predictions in. I think we have 5 minutes on that one. I don't know how much is left on the clock, but it's looking like so far the crowd is wagering heavily on Falco being the one to take this. We've got 2.6K on Falco.
That's how I would phrase this.
I mean, hey, you know, if you've got channel points, this is your time to wager them and make them. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to predict a mighty 10 channel points because I still can't figure out how to predict the custom amount.
Hold on. Hold up. I found out there's a video of someone voicing Carl Weezer reading the entire B-movie script. Kens, are you gonna watch that instead of Salt tonight? It's gambling night, Kens. No, but wait.
Well, if you do decide to watch Carl Weezer in the B-movie, at least give us an alert.
Yeah, link it to the Discord. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead
Link it in chat. No, don't do that.
Actually, I don't think they can. I'm glad chat's willing to throw coin like crazy. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Paul. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's see where these two decide to take it.
It seems the final prediction total is 2,600 channel points to 8,000 channel points in Falco's favor.
Fuck yeah. I mean, this could be a huge payout for anybody wagering Pitt. Taking it to... I forget what this place is called. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the new ones. Off to a pretty solid start for these aggressive aviation areas.
Yeah, they did take it straight into the air.
Oh yeah. No, they are both... Go ahead.
Seems that neither has opted to use their ranged attack quite yet.
Not yet. I think... Oh, we're already seeing a taunt coming out from Falco. Very, very on top of it with those fast falling into, like, down special. Falco is loving that.
I have to say, this is certainly the map for me. No place that you can fall off the map.
Not yet.
Fight I would enjoy.
Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this stage. This stage does fall apart
Not at all.
the more that you beat the shit out of your opponent and the walls.
And we have a smash ball on the field. Will either of them go for it?
Ooh, beautiful punish by Pitt. Getting Falco for going for the smash ball. But a beautiful up smash from Falco not only seals the kill, but gets the smash ball.
Best that Falco can do with his current smash is just get a few extra damage points, and he misses it. That is a hard smash to predict.
Oh yeah,
land in my opinion.
Especially like on a stage such as this that has those like walls that you can bounce off of. Oh, now this is gonna be a stock here. If Pitt is able to land this, which it's very unlikely he's gonna miss. Exactly. Not many amiibo are able to dodge Pitt's final smash. Pitt and Bowser have some of the wildest final smashes when it comes to amiibo. But we've got, yeah, Falco betters eat good tonight. Oh, a little bit of smack talk coming from Paul there, it looks like.
I would like to say it's a relatively even match, but it doesn't really appear to be, honestly.
Pitt is struggling to get this extra damage out to close that gap. Falco's just having a heyday with him right now.
You said at the beginning Pitt was something like the king of aviation or flying or whatever like that, but how does he match up against a real bird? It doesn't appear so well.
It doesn't look like it. He is still getting his ass kicked. This is rough. Pitt down at almost an entire stock pretty much.
Yep. Can Pitt come back from this stock deficit? We'll see. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it. As a Pitt main, I really wished he was taking more use of his range attacks.
I do agree. I think this is a very difficult situation for Pitt. I will say that reflector for Falco.
Good miss.
Falco with the dodge! Very clever move from the bird. Falco is going to be impossible to kill off the top of the stage with his insta-drop, taking him miles from the tall blasts. That is true. Falco, we have been seeing Falco heavily rely on that insta-drop to keep insane amounts of air pressure. Pit can't fly because he knows, like, the second he gets airborne, Falco's just dropping. They finally destroy that wall on the right side. Falco has his final smash meter, and that's going to be the stock, ladies and gentlemen.
It. For what?
Tax fraud. I don't know.
And we already have our hero.
Wow.
I'm so glad I didn't bet on my guts and go with him, because my gut was wrong. Maybe it was the tofu. Who knows?
I think it was the tofu, but ladies and gentlemen, that gives Falco the first win of tonight's episode of Salt.
So is the name who they're sponsored by?
No, it is not.
What's the name?
Okay, so the name is their character name, and then there's the fighter that they are. That's who I normally refer to them as. Queen Elizabeth lost the tournament. Thank you, Zaishi. Thank you for joining tonight. No,
He's
it
won
was my
several
bet.
others though.
Cursed an angel a second time over. That is true. God damn it, Paul, you're killing it. But no, what was it you were saying? I'm so sorry.
Queen Elizabeth might have lost this tournament, but she's won several others.
Yep. I was having a conversation earlier today asking about where I would go if I weren't in Ohio. And I said hell, because I've got some unfinished business regarding the Queen.
Okay.
And we've got next, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I was trying to get this next poll set up. Now we have Captain Falcon versus Marth. Oh, and Zaishi in chat with a happy funeral day. Yo, they're having the Queen's funeral on my birthday. Zaishi, yep, Zaishi, I hope that response was to Ken's.
The Queen died on my friend's birthday.
Oh my god. A lot happened. I know that there's a conspiracy that Jay Schlatt killed the Queen.
Didn't he? No, let's not spread that.
We're not gonna spread that, but it certainly. Oh Jesus, Zaishi.
People were thinking that was just him calling out the date that he was going to be in England, which he was.
Yes.
It's a bit of an awkward day.
Hey, you know what? Yep, that's Jay Schlatt for you. But anyways, let's go back to these fighters here. We've got performing for us right now. We have Captain Falcon versus Marth. We have Sea Falk versus Sigurd. A bit of a deep cut for any Fire Emblem fans out there. Sigurd is my favorite lord. He's awesome. His story is heart-wrenching. Jay Schlatt always gets accused of murder when someone dies. Exactly. He's used to it at this point.
He really does.
But yeah, so you guys sick of the media coverage, or it's not completely fucking everywhere in the US? Oh no, we just get the memes here, Zaishi. I'm gonna be honest, we just get the memes. We have no media coverage. You guys are getting the whole 9 yards. Or sorry, the whole 9 meters.
Pretty much the only media coverage we get is hate speech anyway. Alright, let's
Exactly.
continue. So
With
we have
that-
Captain Falcon versus Marth. Is that who you said this
That
was?
is
I don't know
Marth,
who
yes. This is Marth versus Captain Falcon. Now,
So-
you're not one who's overly familiar with Smash Bros, I'm assuming. Just based on...
Is Marth the one with the book who charges up various
No.
powers?
Marth is the original swordie. He is like... He was added in Melee. He has been a pretty damn impressive fighter ever since his addition. But, yeah, I think, personally, between these two fighters, Captain Falcon, his style of fighting is that your standard rush down. I'm going to charge at you with everything. I'm going to hit you with 12 attacks all at once and just watch you, fall underneath my pressure. To where Marth is someone who's a bit more, I'm going to space it out, I'm going to slice you, I'm going to land those critical hits, and I'm going to watch you get decimated, you know?
So Marth typically operates on a series of small ranged attacks as opposed to Captain Falcon, who's up in your face.
Marth is a swordie who has a critical spot on the tip of his sword. Also, Zaishi, to answer your question, Neanderthal was the censored term. Neanderthal was the censored term there. I don't know why.
Interesting.
But yeah. So yeah, given that quick description of those two fighters, who do you think is going to take the cake from this one? Once again, that's Marth and Captain Falcon.
I believe if Captain Falcon isn't afraid and just continues to run all up into Marth's face, Captain Falcon could have this pretty easily. But
All right.
if Marth is able to keep a bit of a distance, then I see Marth winning this. This seems like a pretty relatively even match for me, where Marth is more powerful at a distance because Captain Falcon would really need to be up close, but I'm sure he's able to do that.
Oh yeah. You're saying as long as Captain Falcon is able to keep closing that distance, you think he's the one taking it?
Yep, as long as he keeps playing aggressive.
All right then. Well, contractually, I'm going to come out and say it. I'm obligated to disagree with you. Marth, I think, is going to be the one to take this. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and head straight into the fight and see where these two take it.
I would like Marth to win. I don't care about Captain Falcon. But let's see if he can get a Falcon punch.
Ooh, if he does, that would be extra schmecks. Extra schmexy. Ooh, quick falling up air from Marth to do the first hit. Rather quiet stage. This is the Persona 5 stage.
Yes,
for those
Joker.
who are confused. Looking cool, Joker. Ooh. Marth doing pretty solid at getting those critical hits. Captain Falcon's struggling to get through.
This is what I was afraid of for Captain Falcon. He seems to be playing a bit too timid here, and that's why I think his, even though it's only by a little over 20%, never mind.
Oh my god!
That's what you need. You need to be aggressive as Captain Falcon for it to work.
That up smash from Captain Falcon taking first stock, huge deal. I will say, Captain Falcon, I did forget, he has a tendency to do that. He will just sometimes stand there and charge. Now, that said, Marth's final smash is quite devastating in that it does not matter what damage you are at. If he hits you with a Smash Ball final smash, it is an insta-KO. Also, real quick, catching up with Paul in chat. See, if I was an F-Zero fan, I'd have an F-Zero game on my Switch. Exactly.
We have a final smash active.
And that's a final smash meter. That's another stock! My god.
It's a bit of a, I was going to say it was a bit of a stretch, but we could have seen a potential 3-0 there.
Finally, Marth being able to land that up air tipper to take that first stock. It is, Captain Falcon is really coming out. He may not be hitting all of his hits, but he's hitting the ones that matter. That up smash.
He's staying aggressive, and Marth can't seem to capitalize on any free spots.
No, exactly. Marth's having an issue weaving through.
I mean, as a Captain Falcon main, I know it's important to be aggressive.
Oh yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, it was another up smash from Captain Falcon to seal the deal on that. Holy shit!
That was very quick.
That was indeed very quick. We gotta. That was, wee wow wowie wee wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like chat was pretty accurate with their prediction of Captain Falcon.
Before I bet on Meta Knight to win the whole tournament, I failed to see who he was against. However, we did see Sonic take home like the gold last week, so you know, maybe a light character stands a chance.
Simon, okay. I think this will be a very interesting fight because these two fighters are, shall we say, masters of their craft. We have Meta Knight, who is, he's certainly fallen
edgy
from his
anti-hero from the Kirbyverse.
Exactly, he's certainly fallen from his peak that was Brawl Meta Knight. He certainly is not to that level. He's not as desecrated as he was in Smash 4, but he is still someone that you want to be afraid of when it comes to aerial combat against him, because my god, he's a bitch in the air. He's not somebody you want to screw around with. Contrast that. Go ahead.
I do like Meta Knight because he also has wings, and with those wings, he's able to fly a decent bit. You know, as a Meta Knight main, whenever I fall off the map, I tend to find it very easy to get myself off, back up onto the map.
All right. I will say, I do think in this situation, if Meta Knight is able to get Simon out off of the stage, over the edge, I think Meta Knight's going to take this 3-stock no problem. However,
luck of the stage.
If Simon manages to keep stage control, play his game that he knows well of let me just special spam you, keep you at an arm's reach, and then as soon as I'm ready, let me land that whip tipper and you're gone. If Simon can play that game, I think he's got it 10 out of 10 times. But again, a lot of it will come down to how these two perform. You've made me go all in on Meta Knight, Mikey. You better be right. Hold on. Yeah, in his range of 2 feet in front of him. Exactly. I do think that's another thing we're going to have to take into consideration. Meta Knight is not someone who has excessive amount of range, and I think that's where...
We are seeing an even 50-50 split with the channel points donations at the moment.
All right, I just saw a bunch
Never
of
mind.
channel points go into Meta Knight, so... All right, this is going to be quite the fight.
I'm going to invest my own, and yeah.
All right.
20 channel points.
See, as much of a Meta Knight fan as I am, I don't think he wins against a ranged attacker like Belmont. Exactly. I do think if he's able to bob and weave, kind of like what Captain Falcon was able to do against Marth in that last match, I think Meta Knight's able to take it. But again, it all depends on how they're going to show up. We've got 600 into the night from Carson, and then Zaishi, go Ketamine Knight. I hate that that's a great name for him. But yeah, I think it's I think we've stalled enough. I think we've stalled enough for everybody to get their votes in. And
One
get
quick
their
question:
prediction.
How is his name's Simon, right? The other guy.
Yes, Seal Gare.
What's his recovery looking like? How good is he if he was ever to come off the map?
So I will say Simon's tether recovery is phenomenal. He has his forward air and I believe his up air can both be used to snap to ledge. However, if you're doing that, your opponent has a phenomenal advantage of they know exactly where you're going to be approaching the ledge from. So if they can camp it out, you're screwed. If Meta Knight's going to be able to capitalize on that knowledge and he's going to be able to show that, oh, I know this matchup, he's going to fuck Simon up. Again, Meta Knight controls the air in this matchup. I don't see it going anywhere else. If it's an aerial game, Meta Knight's taking it for days. If it's a grounded game, Simon's got it. No problem.
I have to say I have to agree with you. And the final channel points predictions, we have 1,700 to 1,100.
All right, and remember, people,
in Meta Knight's favor.
You are able to continue to add points to the pool for the first few minutes of the match. So let's go ahead and see where they take it. And we have Keta Knight, the Keta Knight crew. Zaishi, I'm probably going to need to use that. The Keta Knight crew. Wait a minute, hold on. No. We can't use that. Hold on. Of course, ketamine isn't modded. Exactly, but Neanderthal was. Taking it to Town and City, I do believe. Simon taking the first damage. Landing first damage. Beautiful parry coming out. Simon is playing exactly how he wants to.
Good thing these are AI, because I certainly couldn't be able to do that.
Ooh.
Things aren't looking the best for Meta Knight here.
Simon is playing very smart. He's keeping that cross out, not giving much patience for Meta Knight. He's keeping up that stress. Should not have gone for that, personally.
Certainly keeping a distance between him and the small sword.
And it's a fucking suicide from Simon to take the first stock. Jesus.
Well, that's what we were talking about. That's why I was asking you about the recovery right before the match.
Simon with the blunder of an air dodge to take stock number 1. But it's a beautiful... Was that a falling up air to up special from Simon?
Meta Knight just can't seem to keep track of that flying cross.
Oh no, that...
The amount of times he's been hit by that, and we are in the middle of an ad break.
We have an ad break. Let's go ahead and pause this for a moment. Thanks for the ad, the 4 ads.
Yeah, I got 5 again.
Bruh. Okay. We'll put a little pin in this for now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. You know, this is actually a perfect time to take you guys to our ads. Again, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the Warp Block blockchain. Phenomenal. I didn't get the heads up for the fucking ad. Thank you, Twitch, for ignoring me. Thank you very much, Twitch. Literally, Meta Knight and Simon fighting in the Animal Crossing map with Tom Nook just watching like, oh my god. We're taking a break. We're taking a moment. Okay. No ads here.
What is this ad?
Well, let me know when the ads have finished. Twitch, I'm gonna make you more of a seizure if you don't cut that shit out.
Adobe Creative Cloud. I might be tempted. Anyway, I'm back from the ads.
Okay, you're back from the ads. That's good. That's good.
To give people an update if they missed it because of the ads, because when I noticed we were on 305 already, Simon appeared to have unalived off the edge. I don't know what we can say on Twitch.
Yeah, Simon unalived himself. He made a terrible blunder of a mistake and self-destructed. That was his move. Keta Knight is winning. I mean, god damn it.
Are you actually doing that? Like, on accident?
A little bit. I read it because he said Keta Knight. He's writing it. Yet
Funny
I
thing
bet
is, I said Meta Knight, then you cut me off to try to say the statement. You said it wrong.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not the smartest.
Current stocks are 3-2, but Meta Knight has very high percentage, I believe around 130.
Yes. Let's go ahead and continue the fight then. We got Paul saying, yeah, Simon Belmonted himself off the ledge. Exactly. Yet I bet the one lady on Twitch never got an ad interruption on the stream. Ken's, the fact that I know you're referring to the woman who had sex on stream.
Oh, I thought he was referring to him. Anyway.
Jeez.
Oh, she's live now.
Is she? Yeah. All
We
right,
have a
back
Smash
to the
Ball
fight
active
though.
on the field, although Meta Knight is closer to his final Smash meter.
Simon with another unalive. What is going on?
The stage really does matter.
It is.
Now we have
Meta Knight with the Smash Ball. Simon able to knock it out of him
can't
and
make it out.
finally take that first stock. Finally take the first stock. We are seeing a complete blunder.
Meta Knight's back has a smash again.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. That, ladies and gentlemen, might even be a kill.
I don't know if it's a KO. Maybe it's a KO. No, it's not.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is. Wee wow.
I'm happy I picked the hero I did, and I'm sure the people who bet are happy as well.
Everyone asked Simon how strong he is, but no one ever asked how Simon was. God damn it, kids. That was a rough fight. Oh.
Wait. Damage. Look at the damage given versus the damage taken.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You can really tell like
the peak damage. The peak damage. More like a terrible mon, am I right? Shut your fucking mouth.
And here
Oh,
here
wait,
we
wrong.
have the Pokemon trainer, the man for me.
All right,
Red.
so we had. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and take it real quick while I prep the next. Next.
I'm basically going to give a small introduction to the Pokemon trainer Red. This man received a Charmander from Professor Oak at the start of his journey, and then he proceeded to travel throughout the Kanto region, completing the Pokedex as he went, becoming the very best, like only the majority of us hoped to be. And then his rival Blue, who had chosen a Squirtle instead, became champion for a grand total of 30 minutes, right before Red stormed up the steps and beat him out of the champion position.
But what he didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, was standing at the next steps was none other than Jay Lucina. Jay Lucina is about to just put this little Pokemon trainer in a headlock. I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm sorry to completely derail your little history lesson there, but the history lesson that we're about to see right here is this kid's about to get his animals tossed like a salad by John Lucina.
I have to say I don't know much about Lucina, but as a Pokemon trainer main, I just have to say that it gives you a lot of versatility. You know, you get to play as basically 3 different characters. I don't really recommend the Squirtle, but Ivysaur has great grab combos, and then Charizard is Charizard. You know, Game Freak's little boy, and they won't stop putting him in games. But nobody seems to be betting on.
Oh
Pokemon
yeah, the
training.
prediction is live finally. So I just real quick need to address the elephant in the room here. We
Yes.
have Carson. I'm gonna catch up with chat real quick. We have Carson saying 2 bets, 2 wins. Very well done. Very well done. And then Zaishi, I don't even know what the top character is. They're from Fire Emblem. IDK, what's going on? But I can't see her. God damn it! I hate you. It took a bit to process. And then we have Paul saying 33 bets, 31 losses so far. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's not a clear sign of who you should be betting against, I don't know what is.
Just ask him whoever he bets and bet the opposite.
Precisely. Now, that being said, Paul, who are you voting for? And, Vander, who are you wagering on, Vander?
Well, I'm going to have to go with the bias here yet again because I understand basically nothing about this game. But as a Pokemon trainer mate, I am betting on Pokemon Trainer here.
All right.
Metaphorically, because I can't get the system figured out.
800 on the trainer. Let's go Pokemon. All right.
Oh, we're
Carson.
actually very even. We have 2,400 on Lucina versus 2,300 on Pokemon Trainer.
Okay, real quick. Somebody in chat. How do you wager obnoxious amounts of points? Lucina, time to topple the system. Oh, god damn it. Pokemon Trainer's gonna win. I'm kidding, Paul. I'm kidding, Paul.
I have since figured it out. Okay.
Oh
let's,
shit! All right. My actual
let's-
name is
let's go ahead and
Ash.
bet even 2,000. Okay.
So we have Zaishi saying, my actual name is Ash. I have a brother called Gary. That is completely true, and I'd be mad not to vote for Pokemon Trainer. I know
Well,
that's true.
Well, considering Red
okay.
could completely kick Ash's ass, but, you know.
That's
Here we are.
true.
Actually, in the most recent season of the anime, I don't even know if that's true. Ash is about to take on Cynthia, and he might very well win.
Whoa, dead ass? Holy shit.
His Surfetch is a beast. It went toe-to-toe with her Garchomp, and, like, Surfetch is a Pokemon that's based off of a knight. This Pokemon just barely lost. It made Cynthia's Garchomp stumble. And
Holy
whenever
shit.
whenever Surfetch fainted, it fainted standing, like a true knight.
That's badass.
He didn't even yield.
Did not falter. Well, ladies and
But-
gentlemen, I think... Sorry to cut you off like that, but I do think it's time we
I
get
had more
started with this.
Pokemon talk, but it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It has
Don't
nothing
worry.
to do with this.
I have a feeling we'll get round 2, but I would be if he was more UK friendly. Oh, I'm sorry, Zaishi. I'm sorry. I'm not on the right time zone yet. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and see where it's going. I'm gonna put my money on Lucina. I'm going with Jay Lucina.
So the final bets is 2,500 in Lucina and 4,300 in Pokemon Trainer, and that is because I bet an even 2,000. So I am.
Jesus. Oh, beautiful parry coming out from Lucina straight out of the gate.
And we got Ivysaur out here. He is a fan favorite, and a lot of people hate this thing because of how he is in Smash. So let's see how this goes.
I will say, Jay Lucina is a guest appearance tonight. Jay Lucina is actually not one of the ones trained by myself. Jay Lucina is... Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen,
Down.
that was... fuck what I was going to say. Jay Lucina coming out with a phenomenal down air spike to take that first stock. Squirtle
Jay
going...
Lucina,
Whew,
Jay
go ahead.
Lucina is definitely utilizing her stage control, and she's just not giving the Pokemon Trainer a chance to get back onto the field. At least that's how it was for the first stock.
Precisely. Holy shit. That was... Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you guys, but that hit. That hit. We see Lucina charging that shield poke, going for the maximum just fuck you move. Oh,
I have yet to ask, what level are these bots?
they are all level... Well, okay, so you know how Smash
Squirtle
Bros.
with the
goes up
up
to level
smash.
10, or to level 9?
Yes.
I would call Amiibo level 11.
Okay.
So they're... Oh my... The double perfect parry from Lucina! Both final smashes are ready! Squirtle landing that, I don't think that's gonna kill, but Lucina with hers...
I don't think it's enough either.
Lucina's will kill, and it
Oh my.
dodges the fucking dodge.
Squirtle is a very agile Pokemon here.
Beautiful up
Despite being a turtle, he is not slow.
damn straight.
Last
Only
time I
reason
played
I'm
through the
here is because I'm a morning Lizzie. I understand that, Zaishi.
I
Weird
believe there's
English.
6 hours ahead.
I believe so. I believe that's true.
And we see the
Smash
Game
Ball in
Freak's
play.
baby child here. Charizard is out on the field.
And that's a
Smash
final
it.
smash. Like that's oh my god. Taking
Not
another
even
stock.
necessary for the KO.
Getting some
It's still
solid
coming out.
early damage. This is gonna cause a bit of
Big-
mayhem.
See a combination of Hydro Pump, Solar Beam, and Fire Blast.
Oh, we have Harrison in chat saying Lucina was trained to have future vision. That may be true, but she is getting juggled right now. Charizard is not letting
definitely
her
is
on
a
the
powerhouse.
stage. Lucina going for that down air again. She knows what it did the first time. Charizard with an over the stock lead. Charizard going for the down spike.
No. Oh no. Yeah.
Lucina! She's
letting my
hungry, but the fucking tail takes it!
And my boys, the Porchimon win.
I'm gonna be honest, I see why he's Game Freak's baby child. I see
Yep.
why he's their love child.
Did he get 2 of the 3 KOs? I know Squirtle definitely got 1.
I think Charizard got 2. We have Paul with the update, 34 bets, 32 losses. Jesus.
And now we are at an even 2.2k for me.
The trainer is strong with this one. 3-0 tonight. Indeed, indeed. And there is the nightly text from my mother saying to shut up. So
Something I would just like to say really quickly.
Yeah.
I love how strong Squirtle is because I was able to play through Pokemon Fire Red with a Squirtle until the 7th gym because I just wanted
Jesus.
to. The rest of my team was evolved, but I loved Squirtle too much to let that happen.
I respect that. I respect that dedication to Squirtle. I respect that, and we just saw what a little bit of love for your Pokemon can do that last match. We've got Pierce saying, that hurt to watch. Oh, I know. Uber, let me know who you bet for, and I'll just go opposite. Oh, Jesus. Lucina had a monster first stock and proceeded to walk on her thumbs the rest of the match. That is true. Lucina came out with probably one of the strongest first stocks, and then we just watched. It was awful. Exactly. I'm stumbling. It was horrible. It was very disappointing, but you know what? That's just salt for you guys. That's what happens here.
I would just like to say, for this next matchup here, we have Ken and somebody else. I have absolutely no bias here.
All right, so we have Ken versus Korin. Now, for those of you who remember Ryu from our first episode of Salt, he came out fucking swinging. Ryu came out like a pro. He made it to finals. His semi-final fight went a 3-0. And then Ryu proceeded to get 3-stocked by Curb Stomp. Again, we all watched Curb Stomp. We understood. That's kind of what was going to happen. This Ken is on discount. Exactly. So, Ryu was talk half off. Ken is coupons. The two of them, you go shopping with them, you're coming back with a haul huge as shit. But yeah, we have a Ken fighter. He's always going to be able to deliver. He's pretty solid. It's been a while since I've been able to see him fight, so I'm
and I have to say, as a Ken main, I am really looking forward to see what this CPU has active. Like, you know.
Yep, we do. We have Ken, and then in the other corner, Korin. Korin is kind of the bastard child of the Fire Emblem collective in this game. Nobody asked for him. A lot of people hated them. And when it comes to being a unique character, Korin's kind of in the middle. I don't think we've ever seen an outstanding Korin, but at the same time, Korin is one of those characters you can pick up and just dick around with. Stupid.
Is Korin the one with the book?
No, Korin is not the one. Robin is the one with the book. Okay. Korin is the one with the chainsaw sword.
Robin is the one who I like, as a Robin main. But, Korin's fine, I guess.
Robin's the one you main. Korin's pretty cool. I like Korin. They've got a chainsaw sword. So, I guess a lot of this is going to come down to if Ken is going to be able to be fast enough to breach the swords. If Ken is going to be able to beat Korin's dragon abilities, I think Ken's going to take this one, I'm going to be honest. That's just my personal opinion. She is
half dragon, isn't she?
She is, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't know that as a Korin main. But
well, you
dabbled with Korin.
No, I do in fact main her, but it's just been a bit since I actually played this game.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna catch up with chat real quick. Ken's missed out what happened. You missed a complete blunder. Lucina fucked it up. All right, so Fire Emblem tunes have done great so far. So exactly. All right, so we've got Carson saying going with Korin. Very solid pick. And then, so Paul saying, no, Korin is the one getting shooed off the 3DS eShop before everything else. Yeah. Yep. But, no, I think with that, Ken is going to be dragging his balls all over Korin. Thank you for that insightful offering, Zaishi. Beautiful. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and see where these two decide to take it. Now, God damn it, you're killing me, dude. Taking it to, fuck, I think this is Greens. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember how Korin fights. I thought Ken just killed himself. You good? Oh, there you go.
Ken, we offer a Salt support group for the losers bracket, actually. But even before you enter the tournament, if you need to be there, you need someone to talk to. It's there. Anyway, let's get back to the match. We have Ken with 11.3%, and Korin, who is doing a bit worse. Nope, never mind. She's finding her way around.
Oh
and
my
look how
God!
happy and great that this nice little stage is.
Now, I just want to take a quick moment and appreciate Ken's freaking down air into Shoryu, into his flaming Shoryu. It was beautiful. All right, Ken is making me nervous AF. Oh, Zaishi, I very much agree. Ken's playing pretty wild and loose right now. God damn, this was probably not the best stage for Ken to pick. This was definitely a Corrin pick. But my god, Ken is making it work. He's making it work. No stocks have been taken yet. Both fighters just kind of playing a bit patient. Beautiful tech from Corrin to prevent that first stock.
You're definitely playing near that edge.
Ken playing patient and taking that heavy up tilt for the first stock. Beautiful move.
The uppercut.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Or unaligned. whatever I can say.
You can say died. Oh, Ken is absolutely killing it with these quick aerial combos into his specials. Always, that's one thing that I love to watch from the fighting characters, is when they do their input cancels and are able to do stupid fun combos. Beautiful dodge from Ken, avoiding the final smash from Corrin, though.
Dang, I would have really liked to see that.
What happened? Oh, is it an ad again?
No, not the ad. I just didn't.
Oh,
I just don't know
you mean
what
the
the
final
smash
smash?
is. Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, you know, as a Ken main, I typically don't get to see what Karina does. You know.
Ken's getting close to his final smash meter, but he's also keeping pressure on the smash ball. Oh, Corrin
Knocked
knocking it
out of
out.
him.
Yep, Corrin knocked it out of him and completely reset the final smash meter. So Ken now has to go for the ball if he wants to do some massive final smash abilities. Corrin taking it. Ken with the taunt.
Will I get to see a final smash?
And it's a grab!
And I will.
This is going to be a stock, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to kill off the top. But Corrin is still down by quite a bit.
Yeah,
Almost
let's
an
hope that
entire
wasn't
stock.
the only way that Corrin can get a stock off Ken.
That's true. Corrin is really in desperate need of being able to find some groove to get into.
Beautiful parry on Corina's part.
Oh yeah. Now we got Paul saying Corrin's final smash is another Fire Emblem.jpg. That is true. Very disappointing. The DLC all around were kind of disappointing for the smash. And a back air from Ken, a reverse aerial rush taking stock number 2 from Corrin.
You can't say we didn't expect that.
No, we cannot. say
With how
that.
high of a percentage she was at.
Oh yeah. But you know, it kind of levels out the damage percents. Corrin can really try and figure something out. She's got to. She's on her last stock. Almost just getting it away. We have martial arts master brutally smashes teen girl.
Oh, let's see
Zaishi-
which one of these two competitors ends up in the sport group.
I think we might need more than one support group after this fight. Ken is playing very patiently. He's not keeping an intense rush down going. He's more so just doing his quick 1, 2, 3 combos wherever you can find him.
It's that kind of calm and collected attitude that might be able to win him this whole tournament.
Exactly.
Dare I say.
I'm not gonna lie, I think you might be onto something there. Oh, rushed in at kind of the worst time. He does have his meter up. Now,
Will I get to finally see what this ultimate looks like, you know?
Ken is playing patient. Oh, he finds it! And that is a kill off the top for Ken to satisfy his win.
Nice, comfortable 2-0 win there for Ken.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like Ken was the crowd favorite to win.
I'm just getting reports here that this match might be invalidated due to steroid use.
We'll have to do some deeper investigation onto that later, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna let Ken take his victory. Ken.
Yeah,
Now,
for now.
Fun
We're
fact.
gonna see what happens.
For those who do not know, wait, what? Oh, that's just doing the whoever won. For fun fact, for those who are not familiar with Amiibo, Ken actually had type disadvantage there. Ken was supposed.
35, 33.
Jesus. Paul, I'm so. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fight that I have been waiting for. This is Saihate's debut in the new season of Salt.
Let's see if your champion can make it out.
Now, for those who are able to catch the first. Who did it? Okay, thank you, Paul. All right. For those of you who are able to make the first few renditions of Salt, you guys should hopefully remember Saihate's just unmatched power when it came to sheer strength and just gung ho. I'm going to mutilate your amiibo corpse. Nobody did it better than Saihate. Saihate he's an animal, and I'd really love to be able to get to watch him. We're getting an all-in on Saihate from Carson. Carson, I hope to satisfy you on that then. I hope that I don't disappoint you. His opponent, on the other hand, we have Ice Climbers. We have the name brand Ice Climbers, that is. Now, these two, I'm going to be honest, Amiibo, they're not too good at desyncing. I don't think it's very often that we get to see desynced Ice Climbers. And I'm just getting an update from chat that it looks like Paul and Zaishi have wagered on the same person, and Zaishi is a little perturbed by that realization. And we have Harrison going all in before going to bed on Saihate. All in, ladies and gentlemen, that is a almost 10k payout now from Harrison, wagering it all on Saihate. But now Vander, after hearing my ramblings on these two, I am curious. You already know who my money's going to be on for this fight. Who do you think is going to take this?
You have voted for your champion in standard co-host fashion. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree with you, and I'm going to have to go for voting for the name brand. You never see anyone go through a Walmart in a cereal aisle and pick up Count Chocula. No, they pick up Cocoa Puffs. Okay, so I'm going for the name brand. I am going for the Ice Climbers.
That is, I will say, that is outside of Salt. Those are fighting words that you just said right there. But you know what? I will respect it. I will respect it. However, in this case, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I think Zaishi, you wagered on the wrong thing. Paul's wagering wrong. I think Harrison, we got Harrison and Carson. They're calling each other out as the intellectuals that they are. As someone who's never had Count Chocula, I've never been graced to have it touch the bowl of cereal that I consume.
Oh, it's not a grace, it's a curse.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, it's not the best. But
I think you're going to eat your slimy words, gents. God damn. I've never read a more English phrase.
I've got to say, I am more partial to the Boo Berry. This is not sponsored by any official brands of cereal, but, just saying.
Not yet.
You haven't had Boo Berry. I don't know why. It's year-round. It's a year-round cereal.
Jesus.
But
all right.
Kind of recommend it. We've seemed to have gotten away from the point at hand. Point is, I'm betting on the 2-for-1 special with
all
the
right.
Ice Climbers.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know their names, but as an Ice Climbers main, I tend to vote for the heroes that I trust.
All right then. Well, with that, let's go ahead and see where these two take it. We've got Zaishi saying that isn't this sponsored by Impractical Jokeros? I feel like I need to make an ad now. Taking it to fucking
a massive
Temple.
Stage.
Taking it to fucking Temple. I think Ices did this just to taunt Saihate. Saihate's gonna have to keep
go
chasing.
to the Ice Climbers.
Oh yeah, but
Saihate has quickly already caught up and surpassed them by almost double.
Oh yeah, Saihate is quite a fucking menace. But the double
he's within
hits
KO
from
range.
Ices.
Now,
Ices
correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
If the sister is knocked out, there's no issue. But if the brother's knocked out, they both go down. Yes.
In this instance, yes, as you just saw right there, the lead Ice Climber did get destroyed, so they died. The whole team died. So we've got Paul saying going to play Ice Climbers now, and Little Mac landing it on the wrong twin, unfortunately.
I thought
it's the red one is the one. Red one is the lead one for this color, and it's an up air to take that stock. A map where Saihate doesn't have to worry about recovery. What a blunder. That is indeed true, Carson. I did not even think about it that way.
he gets to show off his sonic speed as well.
Oh, yeah. It is... Oh, and the dash attack taking the first... He's only got to deal with one now. It's a one-on-one situation. And a Sopo, as they're called in the community, Sopo is still not something to be, like, scoffing at. However,
this isn't the best map for this ult, I gotta say.
Oh,
Ultimate,
yeah.
I really gotta say. Like, You're really hoping to get those on the tiny maps.
It was rough. And he gets another one!
He gets it again, but unfortunately not being able to position that mountain.
Dying during his smash, dying during his ultimate, during his final smash.
I have to say, you know, as an ice climber main, that sucks. Like, that ult's terrible.
Seeing a taunt come out from Little Mac, he knows how high up he's riding right now. He's got a KO punch on standby. Are we gonna get to see him use it? And we do! And ladies and gentlemen, that's Saihate for you. I'm sorry,
Frankly,
I
I gotta say that's not even close.
Yeah. And that was a relaxed Saihate. Is this even legal? He just made me for real taunt on him. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Saihate for you. Taking
Certainly
out.
glad I did not bet on that one.
Let me go ahead and let's do the payout real quick. Unfortunately, not as big as people were looking for. Oh damn. Now hold on. This next bout right here, just want to make sure that goes to Little Mac. And then let me go ahead and get the next prediction set. Go ahead and do a little talk through right here, Vander. What do you think of these two fighters, purely off of aesthetics?
So I have to say, like, as a Dark Pit main, I really do enjoy what he has to bring to the field. Whenever I originally started playing, it was actually on the 3DS, and I would typically main Pit and Dark Pit because they are so similar, along with Grid Ninja and a few other characters. But then there's King Dedede, who is actually used by quite a lot of people in the Smash community, and he is very powerful. Just as a heavy character, he has amazing recovery, and he is going to be quite difficult to deal with. So honestly, even though I definitely want Dark Pit to win because I want to see him advance in the tournament, I don't feel like he's going to be able to get past this roadblock that is King Dedede.
Now I'm gonna follow up a comment you had made in there about everybody in the Smash community using Dedede. I am a Dedede main. Anybody who's fought me in Smash Bros and has fought my Dedede, I am a Dedede main. This is my baby. Dedede is my child. I love this bastard. And we have Zaishi already saying, I'm all in on die. No, it is not die. It is Dedede. But,
now, I would also like to mention, I have just shared to you a YouTube video that is quite sad. It is a minute-long video from Kirby Forgotten Land.
I will...
I don't know if you're able to show stream.
I'm not able to show it on this setup. Unfortunately, I don't have the proper source. I do think maybe at the end of stream we'll be able to pull that up, take a gander at it. But yeah, Dedede, the title of the video is Dedede sacrificing himself to save Waddle Dees. If that doesn't show you the kind of character that a Dedede is, I don't know what will. Dedede, responsible for saving the universe in Subspace Emissary. So, already pretty cool, dude. But let's go ahead and we're going to catch up on chat real quick. So we have 3 times bets, 3 times loses from Paul. We have Carson saying, I said it once and I'll say it. I said it earlier. Saihate taking the whole bracket. And we have Zaishi all in on Dedede. We have Pierce saying, betting against the stupid penguin. Fuck Dedede. Pierce is trying to lose mod status. And then it will be die after this bout.
Hey, is there an opening?
There might be, you know? Sorry, Pierce. Oh, we've got ads? Oh, shit. Well, that's fine.
Do we? We do. 4 of 5 currently.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Why
only
the
get
fuck are
5?
there so many of them?
It appears to be every half hour, every 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna get the anti-ad craft turret real quick. Jesus. I don't have AIDS or ads. What the fuck, Zaishi? Oh my god. God damn it, Zaishi. I wish that there was like... Oh man. One day we will be able to get this. It's not you, Mikey. We're gonna turn Twitch into a seizure. For real. On the topic of ads, let's go ahead and let's do another quick shout out to the Warp Block blockchain. Warp Block blockchain. Swap places with the rich and wealthy. using the warp block blockchain crypto. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we will equalize the battlefield. That's how it's going to be done.
Doesn't sound corrupt at all. I say let's get into the fight now. Why don't we?
Were we able to, everybody? Were we able to get through the advertisements? Were the ads able to surpass?
I believe we were.
All right. It would be hilarious if we got an ad saying "Want a break from the ads." That would be fucking great. But yep. All right then. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have quite a bit of money being tossed around to this match. We've got 7K on DDD and 3.8K on Dark Pit. Let's see where they decide to go. I want an ad for ad block. That would be hysterical. Taking it to Mario Maker 2. Pretty interesting choice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing... What is that? Is that another Insta Drop? You're damn fucking right it is. But Dark Pit's playing pretty clever for it.
He is being very aggressive. You know, people would call him the Dark Pit. Yeah.
I hate you. Oh, DDD, keeping that air pressure. I will say, these two fighters are both very aerial oriented. They are very aerial.
Which is odd, because one of them's a penguin.
I know.
The other one is a Dark Angel birth from the Dark Mirror.
That is true. The Mirror of Truth, I believe, is what it was called. Kid Icarus Uprising, phenomenal game.
How was Dark Pit created? This is the commentary that you follow for. Yes, the Mirror of Truth isn't. He died.
Smash from DDD to take the first stock. Both at high percentage though. Like DDD also at a high percentage as well. We have Carson saying that's literally what Spotify's ad message is. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, beautiful footstool coming from Dark Pit though. Almost taking that stock from DDD in a very embarrassing fashion for the bird. But a forward smash from Dark Pit. Literally hit him with the teleports behind you, nothing personnel.
And we are basically at an even match again.
Oh yeah. DDD with that up tilt juggle.
Can Dark Pit hit this sniper shot? It appears he can.
Unfortunately,
but
now I don't know if you know this about Dark Pit's final smash. His final smash actually deals more damage the farther away you are from him.
Makes sense.
Oh my god! Dash dance!
Oh my goodness, am I gonna be out 4,000 channel points? This is quite... Should have bet on my hero.
This is quite the turnaround here. And he just whiffs. DDD barely able to dodge it. Oh, whiffs it as well. Dork Pit kick him silly.
Dork.
Oh,
Dork.
And it's a forward smash to take it.
And there goes my money.
Ladies and gentlemen, one-armed angel. The disrespect indeed.
Well, we can see why he's the Darko version.
I'm... Mikey, your amiibo fucking sucks. I'm sorry, Well, on the bright side, ladies and gentlemen, we got a nice payout for those who love Dark Pit.
Wait, the person whose day is ruined, is that the person who's in, like, the UK?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks. Your day just started.
Oh, God, yeah, wait a minute. We speed ran ruining his day. We up tonight, boys. We started at 2K. We already at 6.7. Hell yeah.
It's like 4 p.m. for you. Or 4 a.m.
All right, so next prediction is going to be Ness versus Samus. I drew a blank on how Samus's name was. Ow. Let's go ahead.
I no longer main either of these characters, but I did play Samus quite a bit whenever I was playing on the 3DS.
Okay.
I played a lot more on the 3DS than I have on the Switch, but you know, Samus is just a nice, comfortable character. Honestly, if you like have a person who's never played the game before and they try out playing Samus, I feel like they won't be disappointed. Whereas Ness, it can be a bit more difficult to get things down, like his up air, I believe, where you have to hit yourself with a lightning. But
his up special, yep. No, I do agree. Continue. Sorry.
I'm I'm going to defer from actually picking who I want to win. I'm not going to be betting here since I just lost 6,000, 4,000, whatever channel points.
All right.
And you know, I honestly don't have a prediction here. I can easily see either of these characters winning.
All right, so we've got Paul in chat saying voting Ness already. All right. So we have Zaishi saying that it is 3 in the morning for him, so it's 3:20 over where he's at, or 3:19 for when he sent the message. Starting work in 4 hours and 40 minutes. Zaishi, get some fucking sleep, sir. You can get the VOD, I promise. But now we also have Carson with the big wins tonight, up from 2K to 6.7. I always love to see those stories. Unfortunately, the 4.7 of that K was probably from Vander this last match. Just saying. Sorry, but no.
Yeah, 4,000.
Zaishi saying I'm all in on Samus for 30. 30. Okay. All right. I can't vote on the VOD, especially when you pride and joy is a sandwich. What? Oh, that's fair. You're not able to do the voting on the VOD. That's yeah. All right, we got 30 on Samus and 3.1K on Ness. Man, if Samus wins, that's a huge payout indeed.
Can we all just not vote for Samus?
Just let Samus make a shit ton.
I feel like Samus could be could give some high morale to that support group that we have for the losers.
That's true. That is true. Zaishi, I don't know what the asterisk was. If you were trying to send a link, you are not able to, unfortunately. But with that, I'm gonna be honest. Giving my professional commentator's opinion, I think Ness is gonna be able to take this one. I think his baseball bat is really gonna be a solid tool for him when it comes to reflecting projectiles. If he's able to stay on top of it, I think that's something that's really gonna punish Samus. I think Samus might get a bit ahead of herself. But I typed Samus and accidentally made it Sam's dot. Okay. It wasn't a link. Okay. All right, taking it to Tortimer Island. Interesting stage choice.
This poor man, just, you know, I can see that he's worked hard to make this rock a nice habitable garden. But, like, you know.
Could you imagine you move to the middle of the fucking ocean to stay away from people, and then just some kid and his mom show up to beat the absolute shit out of each other on your beach?
Like, I already have to deal with the fucking tides. Now I have to deal with these people. You have an idea?
First stock from Ness. Oh my god, Ness taking that first stock so quickly.
Barely even taking any damage in the process himself.
God, he is utilizing that PK fire like a real son of a bitch.
He's being rather aggressive on it, yeah. That's why we call him Sizzle.
Exactly. Now you're seeing why the name is around.
Yeah, I don't understand no animals though.
We've got Zaishi in chat saying, Samus, can you do some damage, please? The day Samus becomes a mom is the day I get worried. Agreed. Also, the reference for Samus's name is back in Metroid speedrunning. I believe it was, what the fuck is going on?
Will Samus use their...
What? I guess not.
No.
They had a brief bonding moment. But
no, being the mother, she just went in for a hug.
Beautiful tech. She did go in for that hug though, because Samus's track record with parents is that's true. But no, back to the reference for Samus's name. Back in Metroid speedrunning, there's a very popular thing in GDQ where you could save the animals or kill the animals, and it does not make a difference. In Samus,
a laser beam right to the face
doesn't kill, but Ness, this is going to kill. Ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
That's another stock off of Samus. Did they just do a brief moment silence for the Queen? They did just do that. They did, yes. Zaishi, and it's that was a pretty sexy up smash. But no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh shit. Man, Ness is just juggling right here. Ness is juggling. Samus using that up special to get some form of damage out. Grab plank, I see right there. The point in time when Ness FS doesn't kill is the day hell freezes over. That is indeed true. And that's an up air from Ness to take the game. Wow. I think I've lost my touch, boys. Oh, Jesus.
After that first stock was taken from Samus, I'm not surprised to see this result.
Yeah. Ness favored 81% to 19%. Ness was indeed the favored to win there.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you lost those 30 channel points, whoever that was. Shame. 405 damage.
Yeah, it was a rough time. But ladies and gentlemen, with the conclusion of that fight, we now enter round 2. Where we have, oh man,
Falco
battle for the name.
versus Captain Falcon. Who's the superior bird?
That is indeed going to be the question we're going to get answered tonight with this fight right here. We have Captain Falcon versus Falco. Continue, I'm sorry.
Well, we do know that, Falco did just beat a bird human before, so I see no reason that he can't do it again.
That is indeed true. Samus voters, I'm sorry you had to deal with a toxic child. Oh my god. Last 10 channel points, let's go. Battle of the Falcons indeed. Now, since this is now round 2, this means that we've been able to see all of these fighters perform in round 1. So that means what these wagers now are educated. They're not shot darts in the dark. They're a little educated. Now I'm assuming, Vander, that you're going with Rivali for this one. You think Falco is going to be the one to take it based on your pre-assessment?
I don't know. As a Captain Falcon main, I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do here because Falco definitely has the ability to keep it at a distance, but I feel like if Captain Falcon just plays aggressive, he's going to be all up in his face, and Falco's not going to be able to handle that. So I'm going to actually say Captain Falcon here.
You're going to go with Captain Falcon.
I would like to see the bird win. I'll be happy if that's the result, but I'm going to say, I honestly don't see that happening. Maybe a 60-40% chance of him actually losing, So
okay.
I'm betting on Captain Falcon here. Not actually betting. I don't want to lose any more money.
All right, so I'm not going to lie. I actually think this time I'm operating off of contract. I'm still going to disagree with you. I think after seeing Falco's performance in the first round, seeing how much pressure he's able to exert in the air, sure, it was not the best stage 4 pit, but seeing how much pressure that Falco was able to keep with that insta-drop. That insta-drop is a moving hitbox that is insane. And it's remarkable. And real quick, I do want to catch up with chat here in a moment. So we've got Zaishi saying Battle of the Falcons. Oh yes. And then Paul saying, Toad, how many points do you have left? Harrison saying he's got 8k. And Harrison saying that Falco is his pride and joy, aside from Curb Stomp being the one who won pool number 1. So we've got Harrison. I will have to agree with Harrison. Falco, his Rivali, is one hell of an amiibo, one hell of a performer, one hell of a fighter. I think the show that we're about to see here it's going to be entertaining, regardless. It's going to be one that's entertaining, but again, I just think Falco's going to take it. And so yeah, with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and see where they like to take this fight. Alright, we've got Zaishi saying, show me your moves. Just got 50 more channel points, boys. Let's fucking go. Alright, taking it to Umbra Witch Tower. Unique choice.
This isn't exactly a bad map for Captain Falcon. It could have been definitely could have been worse. But...
Oh, certainly. I think what it's really going to come down to is if Captain Falcon is able to withstand the immense amount of pressure and find those critical hits that he needed. Much like what he did against Marth in round 1. We saw Captain Falcon land those pivotal up smashes when he needed to. Beautiful down air from him. Kind of killing the momentum that Rivali had.
I would just like to take a moment, and I know you can appreciate this given our field, that I would just like to appreciate the engineering on this clock tower, that. If that clock's still ticking, oh my goodness, the marvel. Anyway,
yeah,
we're at 98%.
We have to take a moment, and I just need to point this out. I don't know if anybody else saw the survived meteor, the survived spike that I think it was Captain Falcon was able to endure. Captain Falcon survived an immense spike attack from Falco.
seeing an incredibly even match here. I don't think we've seen anything this even so far.
No, and we see the knee of Justice barely whiffing. Captain Falcon keeping that air pressure no matter where Falco is going. Captain Falcon is not far behind. Beautiful down tilt, kind of putting him. Oh, he almost had him served. And it's the up special to take stock 1 from Captain Falcon. Oh, man.
I don't think it's going to be long to take stock 1 from Captain Falcon either.
Oh, yeah. Both final smashes are out. Captain Falcon using his first, catching Falco. And Captain Falcon
Right
getting
into
caught.
it.
Oh.
That is definitely a stock gone.
Land those pivotal up smashes. Sir, Marth cannonballed into 80% of them. That is true. That is true. But he still landed them. Oh. Very ballsy move from Falco.
Definitely capitalizing on that early lead that he's already established.
Oh, yeah. It is still very close right now. They're going toe-to-toe. They're answering back. Falco, beautiful little combo right there. That fastball and then, oh, that up smash.
That was a lot of damage.
That up smash hurt. Captain Falcon is not letting Falco breathe, but Falco is still able to turn the tide from time to time. Oh, running into that up smash.
I think Falco's just getting a bit overwhelmed here.
He is.
It's so confusing, Falco and Falcon.
I know. Oh, beautiful dodge right there from Falco.
All
But
it's
he
gonna take
gets...
is a properly placed smash attack.
That is true. Not even flex tape can repair Falco after this brutal beating. Oh my god. Phil Swift in tears.
Is that the stuff the guy put on the boat?
Yes, indeed. Catching him with the final smash meter. If he does not kill, Captain Falcon will have his final smash. I think this will kill,
I definitely see a kill.
That is a kill. Knocking Captain Falcon down quite a bit on his meter. Falco really needs to capitalize and seal a quick kill if he wants to win.
He still has a decent marginal lead, especially if you factor in the final smash meter of Captain Falcon's compared to Falco's.
Sir,
Falco is
go
closing
right up
that
your
gap,
kid
though.
for our sakes. Oh, Jesus.
The gap has been closed, and actually Captain Falcon is the one losing now.
And it's a fucking spike to
That
take
turnaround.
The fucking...
We know the superior bird.
The fucking turnaround from Falco. The fucking turnaround.
All right, who lost money?
We have Zaishi with a capital "Oh fuck this game." We have Paul with a capitalized "Thank you." Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit! Talk about like a last minute. We have Carson saying this Falcon charges his moves too long. That is indeed true. I think that's really what kind of ended up costing him. He was not able to play those like, here, let me sit and charge and you'll run into it, because Falco was already on top of him. Falco was there. It was a rough time. That was, oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was kind of cool. That was pretty fucking cool. Harrison popping off in chat. Hands off my cock. Thank you, Harrison. Thank you. All right. So here we are to Meta Knight versus Pokemon Trainer. Now, Vander, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Now let me get your input on this bout right here. Now I'm assuming, because you said Meta Knight was gonna be the one to take it, did you not?
I did, yes.
But you also are a diehard Pokemon fan. So who are you feeling for this one? Who are you?
Well, I have to say, in the Pokemon games, I have defeated Red countless number of times with varying teams. And last time I faced him, he took my Noctowl away from me. So I'm going to go ahead and keep betting on Meta Knight here.
You're going for old meta here. We're gonna catch up with chat here. Captain Fuck Nugget is never getting my bets ever again. Boys and boys, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm seething with rage due to Falco, that little blue bitch. Night, y'all. Good night, Saishi. Always happy that you could make it. Jesus. Okay, so you're saying old meta's gonna take this. Now,
Certainly hope so.
I'm gonna be after his performance. I think it was an interesting. He had an interesting first round. He was against Sealgare. He was against Simon, and Simon, if I'm not mistaken, was it 2 SDs that Simon did? Simon.
Yes.
So I don't know. We haven't gotten to see a fully realized Meta Knight yet. So I think
I am certainly nervous whenever Charizard enters the field for Meta Knight, I have to say.
I was just about to say. I think Charizard is going to be the biggest kind of speed bump in Meta Knight's journey to this finals. I think because of Charizard, I'm gonna have to go with Pokemon Trainer personally. I think Pokemon Trainer, as long as he knows to throw out that Charizard and keep it going. Ooh, we got Default making it into chat finally saying bippity boppity, amiibos are property. Ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the scouts for the sponsors right there. It's one of our sponsors, sponsored scouts. But yeah, welcome Default. You've missed round 1, but that's fine. You get to watch the more entertaining rounds. But yeah, so we've got Vander saying Meta's taking it. I'm saying Pokemon Trainer's taking it. Let's see where these guys are taking it. See what I did there? See what I...
No, I'm currently doing a fluid power question, so sorry about that.
No, that's fine. They are taking it to Hyrule, I believe this is Great Plateau Tower, opening with Squirtle. He's doing silly little jabs.
I might need to straight up invalidate this match, because how did that 10-year-old get up here?
He climbed. He took the elevator. Meta Knight doing phenomenal with those falling aerials, keeping the ledge pretty well defended.
Under the assumption that Meta Knight would be a steel type, he would in fact resist this Ivysaur's attacks and be completely immune to the poison damage as well.
Really? Alright. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know what to say.
Risky move coming from Meta Knight. Charizard on the field, already almost taking that first stock. Oh, and it's off the top!
Charizard just letting the other two do the damage for him, and then he comes in and finishes the job.
Oh yeah, Charizard is really showing himself as a formidable powerhouse in Salt. Ooh. Beautiful from the Shadows attack, and keeping the offstage pressure. Meta Knight is able to
evens it up.
Exactly. Read my mind. Even it up.
That turtle just got beat up.
Oh, Meta Knight landing the final smash, smash meter, sorry.
Let's hope this Squirtle's holding an Eviolite. And it looks like he was.
And it's a beautiful turnaround. This might kill. It does not. Barely does not.
Both final smashes didn't really seem to do much there. That was awkward.
Insane ledge play right there.
Yeah, this is an awkward situation.
It is a very unique fight right here.
Squirtle certainly is fighting with some heart.
That's an understatement. Ooh.
That's exactly why I used him on my playthrough without evolving him, as I've already stated.
Oh. Meta Knight in a very dangerous position.
Strategic switch to Ivysaur, I believe was the correct move here. So let's see how this goes. Firing off a Razor Leaf. Does that come back? I guess not.
It does not.
The Vine Whip coming out from the Ivysaur.
Beautiful Nair. Charizard not able to make it back.
And we are at much more of an even match, because I really don't think it's going to take very much for Meta Knight to be thrown off the field here. Let's see how much damage he can do before he loses the stock.
He's trying to get some extra change, as the previous co-host of Salt, as Noble would say.
A good phrase.
That's what I thought. Beautiful Nair coming out from Ivysaur. Meta Knight with a beautiful tech, though, preventing himself from dying off the top. Charizard back on the field, getting caught by that up special, though.
And he has certainly gathered quite a bit of change.
That is indeed true. Meta Knight, oh, barely losing.
And Squirtle's back out.
Already cycled through. Meta Knight with the Smash Ball. This could kill. If landing, this could kill. And it looks like it's going to, ladies and gentlemen.
And I would dare say that is, in fact, a kill on the little Squirtle.
Squirtle takes it!
He lived!
Squirtle takes it!
But his final smash isn't going to be enough here.
Meta Knight
and it
using
misses
those
anyway.
jumps. Meta Knight using the jumps to avoid that. Beautiful move from him. But Squirtle trying to get a bit more.
Can
back up
Squirtle
the
survive here? Are his higher defensive stats enough? I have to say, Squirtle is the most defensive out of the 3 starters from the Kanto region, so it certainly could be enough.
That forward smash almost taking it for Squirtle. Meta Knight is really struggling to find the finishing move, but that up air will do it. Beautiful, beautiful turnout for Meta Knight right there.
My poor boy, Squirtle. You fought hard.
And that's going to be a lot of losses for people. I'm seeing a...
But my champion's still in it.
That, I'm talking about wagers. Meta Knights...
I'm aware.
Meta Knight bettors are getting quite a sizable payout indeed. Very close match. Very close match indeed. Well fought by both of those fighters. But now,
just 2 dudes and brawling on the street. This is such a normal this is such a normal fight. It's literally a black belt.
Ladies and gentlemen,
worked out any better.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight, we're now traveling to Chicago, where a drunken martial artist is fighting with a roided out boxer in the middle of the streets.
It's literally just a dude fighting another dude. Like, no. we just had Meta Knight versus a turtle, a plant, and a dragon.
Oh my god. All in on my pick for the bracket. See, Carson, I agree with you. This one is between Ken and Little Mac. Literally, it's just 2 bros being bros. I'm gonna be honest. I think Little Mac's my favorite to win. I think he's gonna take this one. I think we're gonna see a lot of phenomenal rush down, depending on the stage, of course. I do think, though, these 2 fighters, they fall into a similar category of like fighting styles. They're both characters who are gonna want to stay on the stage. They're gonna want to keep their quick hits, short combos. However, I think Little Mac is just going to show that he does it infinitely better than Ken's going to be able to. But that's my breakdown. What about yourself, Evander? Who do you think's got this one?
I have to say I'm going to be voting for your hero after seeing how well he did against the Ice Climbers. But you know, who really knows? It's just a dude fighting a dude.
Exactly.
That's hilarious how well that worked out.
It's fucking great. It's so fucking great. But yeah, we've got.
I'll go ahead and vote for your champion, and we'll see how he does.
We have 300 on Ken and 5.2k on Little Mac right now. So that's kind of chat showing where their allegiance lies. But we've got Paul real quick catching up on chat. We had Pierce saying that's an angle, probably in response to the kill off the top. So, and then we have Carson going all in on Saihate. Ah, yes, Little Mac versus Ken in Tekken. That would be hysterical if they went to the Tekken stage, Paul. But yeah. Oh shit, are we getting an ad? That's what Paul is saying. Ad break.
Another one. 1 of 4.
All right. That's fine, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go ahead and stall. What's that? Another moment of let us praise the Warp Block blockchain. And then we can also point out we have a few new sponsors rolling across the bottom. I don't know if you guys saw them earlier. We have Blur Pens, Bob Ross approved, phenomenal pieces of machinery. They are what modern day engineering should strive to achieve. And then another new ad that has joined the mix. We have Zaza Pizza, the highest rated pizza since 1973. What more do I need to say? Y'all want some good pizza? That's the good place to go. Zaza Pizza.
Sorry, wrong sponsor, huh?
We haven't quite gotten that one yet. But go ahead and let me know when the ads
maybe
are
we should
over.
maybe we should message them and let them know they need a bit of salt on their pizza. It's very bland, and also let them know that we're doing the Smash Amiibo tournament.
Yeah, let them. Wait, well, All right, all right.
That was a separate statement. I just think they need salt.
That's fair.
Like sodium, sodium chloride. Like,
All right. Actually,
Yep.
dude, it's iodized table salt.
it's sodium chloride.
God
NaCl.
damn it.
This
All
is
right.
normal table salt. Don't test me. I'm in a chemistry class.
All right, ladies and
It was
gentlemen.
brought up last week. No. We can't. Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and we'll have this conversation later. Okay.
All right,
Vander,
but
you know?
I would just like to say, like, the match we're about to see, like, even though you can place bets on it now, you could easily just walk down the street of a rough neighborhood and see this for yourself. I don't recommend doing that. This is a much safer option, but like, why don't we
Yep.
go ahead and get into it? If the ad break is over, and
I
it is.
believe the ad break is over. So, ladies
Wow,
and gentlemen,
it is not even close at the moment. Little Mac
No,
5,000.
Little Mac is very much favored right now. I was in a chemistry class too. Did I almost fail it out of sheer laziness? Yes. Little
I
Mac.
thought you said the
take
guy didn't know how to do his questions.
Oh my god! No, that was me. I was reading a chat real quick. Little Mac, taking it to Final Destination. I think this is a hysterical choice for this fight. This is absolutely hysterical. We have two just random dudes fighting in the middle of a black hole.
Is that what this is?
Pretty much, yeah. Little Mac already off to a very commanding lead, but we do know how delicate offstage he is.
I could just imagine like these two characters being teleported to the stage, you know, to have their fight by Master Hand, and they both just suffocate because they're in space.
We have a whiffed
Like,
KO.
we're just normal dudes.
We have a whiffed KO punch coming out of Saihate. God, Saihate is just...
Little Mac taking advantage of that smash ball while his opponent can't seem to find his way to the stage.
Oh yeah, Little Mac. What? These up tilts. That's a final smash meter. Or that's a smash ball. That's a death. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a death. Right
That
at
was,
home.
that was unnecessary, honestly.
It
It
was.
was a bit much.
Little Mac is not here to be... He's not leaving anything up to chance anymore.
Let's see if Ken's steroids can compete against technique.
Little Mac playing very patient. Like, he's playing patient, but he's darting in when he needs to. Just waiting out that fucking counter from... Oh, it's Little...
Interesting decision.
I'm sorry. This shit is hysterical to me. I thought we were
Oh.
gonna see a KO punch.
Don't do drugs, kids. Steroids aren't going to help
my
you if somebody has
God.
experience.
Little Mac
Oh,
not able to make
no.
it back. Oh my god.
The saddest way to die.
The fucking taunt into the forward smash. God, shit, that was that. I will never not love a solid Saihate match. Oh my god, he waited for that air dodge. He called that shit out yesterday. Oh. And it's the power through! Jesus!
I was just about to point out how odd the music choice was for that match. But, like,
They were fighting over the jukebox. That's what the fight was. How does Ken go from only attacking with aerials last match to not swinging at all in the air this match? We have Carson with wasn't even worried. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. That one was very much a Little Mac favored. Yep. Sorry, Ken lovers. 414 damage dealt to 191 damage dealt.
sorry, Barbie. You should have chosen a better champion.
She should have. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that takes us to our next fight. Oh man.
This
We
is
have-
going to be interesting.
We have One-Armed Angel versus Sizzle. This one I do think is going to be far closer than that last one. So we have Dark Pit versus Ness. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get that poll going right up now. Predictions, place your bets. We've got
All right,
Paul
so-
already saying Ness.
Yeah,
We
so
know-
why don't you go ahead and start off? What are your predictions for this match? Because like I'm typically the one who starts off.
I'm gonna be honest. After watching their performance last round, I think it's gonna come down to if Dark Pit is going to be willing and able to keep closing the gap that he's going to need to do. If he's able to keep closing that gap, if he's able to keep Ness kind of on his heels, I think Dark Pit's going to be able to take this. That said, though, I do think after watching Ness's complete just disrespect of Samus last round, I think Ness is riding a high right now. Ness is feeling himself right now. I do think Ness is going to be the one to take it overall. I think overall in this match, I think Ness is going to be the one to steal the deal for this fight. I do think it's going to Ness. But what about yourself?
I have to say, I have to agree on that statement just because of what Ness has to offer. He has a good range of up-close, hard-hitting attacks, but he also has a decent amount of range and like good things that he can do against range. Frankly, I don't see a situation where Pit wins like anything, like using. When I think of Pit, I think of his range attacks with like his bow or like his side B, like because that's what I typically use, as a Dark Pit main. But
as we saw last match, he doesn't really rely on those.
No, which is confusing. I guess I'm not good at the character. Maybe I should go back to being a Ness main because I was a Ness main at one point.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we do still have the poll up, the prediction, the wagering is down. It looks like we have 950 on Ness already. Solid choice there. But yeah, we've got Dark Pit versus Ness. I think I think we've stalled enough. I think it's time we can go ahead and check out this fight. Let's see where these guys take it.
Yo, and a victory for me. I might have figured out this fluid power question. Let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
It has been 4 hours.
Oh, they're taking it to Fountain of Dreams. Which question was it? Was it the
It was dealing with a siphon, and I haven't actually dealt with those yet because I only have him for 1 day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think chat's taking a nap until a close match comes up. That
nice
is fair. I think that is the
nice recovery from Ness there, though.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
And we are definitely seeing... I don't think I saw Dark Pit use his B attacks once, like last round, but I've already seen him a few times. That being said, though, he's not doing the best here in this situation.
He's off to a very rough start. He's going to need to land a lot more of those forward smashes if he wants to balance this back out. Ness off to a very commanding lead.
I was going to say, let's see...
Oh.
Dang, he really chased him down. I was going to say, let's see if he can... Nice recovery.
Oh, beautiful ledge clear option from Dark Pit. The let me hop off the ledge and instantly down air clear you off, but was not enough to prolong his life any longer. Oh, Ness with the heels coming out.
Dark Pit opts to not go for the smash ball whenever Ness was off stage dealing with Family Matters.
Oh,
he was doing.
That would have been a devastating. Oh my God, this is quite a rough situation for Dark Pit. He just whiffed his final smash. We have Ness's final smash. This is gonna kill. Yep, there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Ness's final smash is absolutely ridiculous. Unique trade right there.
Electroshock.
Forward air from Dark Pit to take that first stock from Ness finally. But he is still an entire stock down. He's got quite an uphill battle ahead of him.
And Sayrace, I would just like to say, if I happen to disconnect, don't worry about it. You went robot there for a second, and I know it for a fact it's my fault.
All right. Oh, Ken's welcome back. I did not mean to go robot. Okay, now that one was intentional.
Okay, that freaked me out. Okay.
Wow, we have back to the match though, real quick. Ness with the back air to kill. Wow, that was. Now, if Dork Pit were to reversal this match, that would be hype.
Dork Pit.
That's what Paul is saying. I'm reading chat. I would be hype, as we no longer have to deal with Ness. Unfortunately, Paul, that is not the case. It looks like Ness just Ness just kind of took it.
The Mirror of Truth definitely revealed something there, and it revealed that Dark Pit was not quite up to snuff.
And Paul says because pit mains smell. I will say, God damn it, it just dawned on me what he was getting at there. God damn it. I tried to hop onto a treasure island and kept getting kicked off. Oh, can't. Animal Crossing. Oh, shit. Here we fucking go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the semi-finals. Winner of this fight qualifies for the regional.
I have to say, I am very happy that both of our champions made it to the semifinals at the very least.
Oh, yes, me too.
Which is very interesting.
I think it's fun.
But I have to say, I feel like the odds for your champion winning overall with the current standings is very high.
We don't know, because honestly, Ness is a little shitty, but we'll be able to discuss that once we get over there. This one, however, we have Meta Knight versus Falco. Now, Falco did not have an easy journey to get here. I mean, it was probably easy, but he had some pretty wild performances these last two matches, especially that one against Captain Falcon. He had a phenomenal performance, and just that ending spike was amazing. We have Paul in chat saying, "Hey, look, it's melee meta versus brawl meta." That is true. But yeah, these two, I think with Rivali versus old meta, I don't know who my money's on. Frankly, if I had to choose, I'm sorry to do this to you. I think Rivali's gonna take it. We've seen that uphill battle that he has fought, and it was insane.
I have supported my champion this far, and I'm not gonna stop now. So I have to say, it's time to clip Falco's wings, and we're gonna have Meta Knight as the only flying creature on the field now.
That is true. Again, we can't
metaphorically, because that uppercut from your champion is a bit that's quite the vertical.
Oh yeah, I do want to take a quick moment to just give a quick shout out to old Meta, because his performance up till now, he really kind of came out of nowhere. He was able to beat Sealgare, pretty solid fight, even though Sealgare I think Sealgare was like, you know what, today's gonna be your day, champ, and he gave it to him. I think it was Konkas. Pokemon Trainer was not so forgiving. We saw a seriously bloody knuckle battle between those two, and it was wild. It was
Meta Knight, against all odds, even he not believing in it for a second, was able to turn that around.
Oh yeah, and I think seeing that heart come from Meta Knight right now, it's what we're gonna need to see in this fight if he has any hope to win, especially against somebody such as Rivali.
I do have one very important question for you. Is the area of a circle pi r squared? I just need to know for this next question.
Yes, pi r squared is the area of a circle, ladies and gentlemen.
And I have another question for you.
What is that?
Are you ready?
I think so. Are you ready?
Nobody's betting.
Well, we've got some mild bets. We're not to the finals yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But so, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead real quick. We've got Paul in chat saying, as much as I will probably pick Meta Knight up as a sponsor due to bias, I can't bet on him in good confidence. Oof. So we know where Paul is already wagering. Taking it to Pokemon Stadium, Meta Knight getting a little ballsy, throwing some serious pocket sand into the eyes of Pokemon Trainer. Oof. This is already off to a very interesting start, especially with Meta Knight's ability to disappear from stage for a bit.
Do you have the stage changing effects turned on?
I think so. I forget.
Because if you do, there's a small Easter egg on this map if you'd like to explore that when we get to that
Oh,
point.
I know what you're talking about.
The cat?
Yep. I don't know if it will change though.
I don't think it will. I think it would have changed already.
Yeah.
The Smash Ball is knocked out of, I'm assuming, Meta Knight?
It was not knocked out. Sometimes when it spawns, it just spawns like that. But Falco already taking it. He could secure a very early kill. Meta Knight dodging it.
Quite the dodge from Meta Knight, but will it be necessary?
Will it be enough?
Will the smash?
Oof.
I don't
think
that final smash was necessary. Meta Knight is currently on quite a bit of a loss, but as we saw from Falco from his match with Captain Falcon, that can be turned around.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Falco with a very ballsy move right there.
Powerful up smash, not enough though, and there's a second one that is enough.
Meta Knight keeping up good pressure, but Falco able to find the opening. Meta Knight, though, landing the final smash meter.
And I have
That's
to
gonna
say, I
kill.
think that is a KO.
That is indeed a kill. General rule of thumb for final smash meters, if it is above 60% when they land it, that's a kill.
Except for, like, Bowser.
Oh, Bowser's a guaranteed kill. Like, at 60.
No, I mean, like, on Bowser.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's fair.
On the fat guys.
Now, back into it, we see... Oh, almost saw some very big mistake coming out from Falco right there. Almost. Was able to stay on stage, but Meta Knight's really keeping it up.
Relatively even match at this point. I feel like Meta Knight's getting some mojo back, but we'll see as we keep going.
I have to agree. I think Meta Knight's
Oh,
starting
exactly
to find a bit
even.
of a groove. Ooh.
It was exactly even for a second. Falco's coming back with some impressive combos.
They're still keeping it very close right now. Meta Knight playing very smart, knowing when to approach versus when to lay off a bit. But Falco with the amazing down air, keeping his final smash meter intact. This could be devastating for Meta Knight if he's not able to answer quickly. Playing a very dangerous game. We just saw Meta Knight die on that ledge a moment ago, so huge
Meta Knight
possible.
only has 1.2%, so like let's see if he can take Falco out before
Falco
he gets too much damage in.
Oh yeah, Falco's going for that extra change right now, and he's seeming to find quite a bit. He's able to find 42%. Meta Knight having... Ooh,
And there it is.
beautiful forward air. He's got his final
Falco
smash
has a
meter
40
almost on deck.
With a 42% lead, will Meta Knight be able to bring this back? Will my champion survive?
Meta Knight really showing up right now, taking the final smash ball. Getting some extra damage, Falco knocking it out of him, resetting that final smash meter. Doing a taunt just because he can. Meta Knight really could use that final smash ball right now.
Yeah,
It
I would definitely
kill.
suggest that he go for it.
But Falco gets it! This could be it! Oh,
And that's
That's
my
gonna
champion gone.
ladies and gentlemen, Rivali has now qualified for the regionals. But don't worry, I do have a few tricks up my sleeve that I would like to eventually. I'm not going to reveal too many cards right now, but I wouldn't count Meta Knight completely out of the running.
I just have to say we have Rivali out here establishing himself as the most powerful winged creature in the tournament as of this point.
Exactly. Rivali really came out and just said, I control the air. I prefer the air. I control the air. Alright, like I said, Insta-Drop wins, therefore money. That is true, Paul. I think Insta-Drop is really, really showing that it is a powerful amiibo spirit to have, amiibo power-up to have. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have...
An interesting matchup, to say the least here.
We have Little Mac versus Ness here. Now... I think this is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be, this is going to be unique. Because we've seen how ruthless Little Mac can be. We've seen him dash across the stage after taunting just to forward smash you through everything you throw at him. Is Ness going to be able to challenge that, rise to the occasion? I'm going to be honest, I don't think so. I think Little Mac's going to be able to take this. Unless Ness is able to juggle Little Mac, I think Little Mac's going to be able to take this all the way. But ladies and gentlemen, the polls are up. The voting, the wagering is live, so go ahead and start filling those in. Now, Vander, who's your money going to?
I honestly think that Little Mac's going to have a bit too much raw power for Ness, and while raw power isn't everything, in this case, it certainly is a lot.
I agree. So your money is going on Little Mac as well, on Saihate?
If my chosen champion can't win, I'm voting for yours.
Alrighty then. We've got Carson going another all-in on Mac to the end. We have Paul saying, I'm very unsure about this match. I will say, this is a very unique matchup here. Usually with like the amiibo, whenever I do amiibo fights, usually Little Mac lets somebody else take on Ness. Ness has that crazy juggling ability and his busted FS, but Mac is heavy as hell, which makes him hard to aerial combo. Exactly. I think a lot of it's going to come down to how quickly can Little Mac kill Ness compared to Ness killing Little Mac. If Ness can last long enough to get some good damage and kind of snowball with his final smash, I think he's going to be able to counter. However, if Little Mac is able to do his charge up and just fuck you over, I don't think Ness is going to be able to take it. But regardless of that, let's screw the talk. Let's go right into it finally.
Our current standings. Did we bet on this one? I can't see any bets.
It already went through.
Oh.
Little Mac off
them.
to... Ah, shit. I forgot to check. That's right. Oof. Keeping it pretty even so far.
Ness getting a few good early hits in. More than I'm surprised with. And I have to say, Little Mac is very little.
He is.
Compared to this 8-year-old.
I think the tri-platform is not a stage that Little Mac will excel on, but I could be fucking wrong. Very quick kill off the top for Little Mac.
I mean, one of the big things about using a tri-platform stage is definitely containing ground control, just keeping your enemy up in the air.
That is something that you really do need to do for Little Mac. You need to keep him airborne.
Dang.
And Ness
actually
saving
getting him
Little
closer.
Mac. Very big mistake. Lamau, we just did melee meta versus brawl meta,
though.
and now we're at the only legal stage in Smash 4 comp. Or in Smash 64.
God.
Wow, that was a kill. And there's a final Smash meter coming out from
choice
Ness.
now, but at least he's using it.
No, Ness! Beautiful move from Ness, taking that stock.
Gosh.
He knows Little Mac does not have any recovery. That is his biggest weakness. So Ness playing it very smart, getting that very early, quick kill.
Immediately, 2 stocks down.
Little Mac just not able to find the damage he needs. That's gonna be devastating. This could be the end of Little Mac.
That was fast. I did not expect that. Both our champions have fallen. What an upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just need to take a moment and say, if y'all didn't think Salt was a fucking show to watch, what just happened there is proof enough that this fucking show is wild.
That was one of the biggest upsets in sports history. Not as upsetting as whenever we thought SpongeBob was going to play the Super Bowl, but
this is a quick second. This is a close second.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, though. I think Ness, I have to give credit where credit is due. Ness was able to chain those final smashes like I was afraid of, and that's what really kind of drove him to the top.
One of the originals. He deserves that title.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. That was credit where credit's due. I'm certain that Ness is going to be... His phone is going to be blowing up. I think some scouts are going to be looking for a little kid to champion the day. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into the finals. We are heading into the finals, where we have, honestly,
an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
With this board full of powerhouses, I did not expect these two to be here. Like, 2 very agile characters, neither of which is very heavy at all.
Right? I think looking at their journeys and what got them here, we're gonna do a quick little recap. So we saw some phenomenal performances from Falco tonight. Also, yes. I think someone went net neutral positive tonight. Oh Jesus. That's fucking great. But no, I think we're going to real quick do a quick recap of Falco. Falco did not have the easiest of journeys to get here. Last match against Meta Knight, he fought Beak and Nail to get through. Beak and Talon to get through that one. And then his fight before that was against Captain Falcon. honestly a phenomenal performance from both of those fighters, but Falco managed to pull through some amazing moves coming out from Falco. And then, of course, his first round against Hero of Gods, he was just completely dominant. We see why he was able to make it here. But again, we have to take a moment and respect his adversary, Ness. Ness, by no means had an easy route getting here. He may have had a little bit of a walk on that first fight, but go ahead.
Ness starting out his journey on Tortimer Isle, destroying the old man's greenery, and then just completely beating his mother out of the tournament.
Exactly.
Making his way up to Dark Pit, who I still believe didn't even stand very much of a chance, but even worse, going forward to fight Little Mac, completely using Little Mac's weaknesses of no recovery against him, landing him in the finals.
We exactly. We saw Ness find that pressure point on Little Mac and abuse it. He abused that pressure point. And if he's able to find that weakness in Falco and do the same thing, I think Ness has this for days. But let's look at Paul real quick. Falco had to fight honestly with instant drop versus Ness, the kid with his I win button for a final smash. Exactly. We have two fighters that honestly should not be slandered or disrespected at all. But ladies and gentlemen, the predictions are live. You can continue voting. I think it's time to get into here. I know who I want to win.
I think we're in the same situation. I would like Rivali.
Same.
And I feel like that might not happen.
I think this might be the fight that Rivali loses. This might be the fight that Falco fucks up. But yeah, taking it to DK Jungle 64. Interesting stage choice.
This is definitely one where I've fallen off the edge many times.
Oh yeah, and since there are no stage hazards, that means that the cannon is not present. Already seeing PK Fire do some heavy lifting for Ness. Ness is just an immense amount of offensive power. And Wait,
Dang,
wasn't this the venue for Curb Stomp's Grand Finals? Holy no, I think it's... Was it? I don't think so. I'll have to double check the VOD after the... Alright, you commentate. I'm actually going to check that real quick.
Alright, so we're seeing both characters getting rather close to the edge, something that would definitely make me nervous. But now they're taking it back to the center. Both relatively an even match with Falco at 77 and Ness at 80.
Oh, wow. That is way closer than I anticipated.
Yeah, continuing to be just a relatively even match. But we'll see what's happening. Ness taking a strong lead with some combos here.
Alright. So let's go ahead and check. No, it was not. Curb Stomp's Grand Finals, Paul, was on Woohoo Island.
Smash Ball has entered the arena.
Ooh, Smash Ball in play.
Both characters are relatively close on their meter, and that is a
fuck was
stop
that
down
cue?
for Falco.
Oh, we've got an ad. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to take a brief moment. Not during finals. Oh, no.
What is my ad about? Let's see. What is this?
What is it?
Live like a gagillionaire with AT&T. His grandma was like... His grandma was talking to her two grandchildren who are like in their 20s, and then there's just a guy who sits next to her, rubs her shoulders shirtless with the VR.
That's fucking great. Oh, man.
Alright, I am currently on ad 3 or 4. Okay, this ad is just 5 seconds.
Oh, okay, tight. Okay, tight. Let me know when that ad has concluded for
Now
you.
Yeah, but like, not all ads are created equal, and it's because...
Oh, that's true.
Like, there's 30-second ads now.
Oh, great. Now, I'm going to be honest. This is, as far as finals goes, this one, not bad. I think Falco really needs to be able to knock that final smash meter out of Ness. I think Ness is abusing that final smash meter. I think that's really what's kind of carrying him throughout the matches.
From my point of view, ad break is over, but I would wait to see what somebody in chat has to say, because
All right.
not all ad breaks are created equal.
All right, Paul is back. Phenomenal, phenomenal. All right, I was able to pause it in time, hopefully, but let us go ahead and continue then. Falco with the final smash. Ooh, if he's lucky, he'll damage him enough to put his FS meter at max. Oh, nope, it does not look like it. But he gets a final smash right out of the gate.
Doesn't matter.
Ness is going to have his final smash ready soon, though.
And I have just answered the second question on my fluid power. While Ness pulls out his
smash meter,
final smash, and
that's going to be a stock for Falco.
That's devastating.
Ness's final smash
want him to lose this.
Ness's final smash is something to fear deeply. Oof.
Apparently, I wasn't aware of it. But we've seen Falco come back from deficits before.
Let's hope that this could be another one. Falco believers are hoping that we can see it again.
Falco needs to play a perfect game here. He is much closer on his smash meter than Ness, but it's not going to take Ness very long to build that up.
Oh, Falco going deep, but he misses, and it's the fucking PK
Where did
Thunder.
that come from?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ness wins.
And the 8-year-old has taken it.
Ness, not just Falco believers, Ness haters believing too. Ladies and gentlemen, that hurt. That was rough. That was a 2-stock in our finals. Let's go, Ness. Pierce, get the fuck out of here. You didn't vote on him. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit.
Dang.
There you have it. The winner of the Smash Amiibo League Tourney Pool 3 is none other than Ness. Holy shit. He did not have an easy fight. This child seriously needs that abomination of a move nerfed to hell, Kirby 64 style. Yep. I agree. I think Ness is truly someone that is terrifying. I think that was just wow. Holy shit.
I have to say, though, I feel like both of these characters came from the relatively tame side of the bracket on both their sides.
Honestly, yeah. They while they both certainly did have their fair share of like difficult fights.
Yeah, like against your champion Little Mac, and then I would say Captain Falcon was probably the most difficult for Falco.
Oh yeah.
But
I think both of them had some entertaining journeys to there. Now, before we go too far, I do want to give a quick update on quite a few fighters from last week's, or not from last week's, but from last episode, have been picked up by sponsors. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick sponsor shout out for those who were picked up and recruited. Oh, real quick, let me go ahead. So Paul saying he did not have an easy fight. Sir, he got about 12 plus kills off of Final Smash alone. Sorry, 9 plus. I agree. He was able to farm a little. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take it over to our sponsors screen. Again, quick shout out to all of the gracious sponsors of Salt. They are the ones who shell out the fun so that you guys can enjoy it. But real quick, let's go ahead and do the sponsor recap from last week. So last week, or not last week, but episode 2 saw Sonic Blue Blur taking the cake. Blue Blur is proud to announce his sponsorship with Blur Pens. He will be sponsoring Blur Pens in the regionals when he competes. And then I'm trying to look here who else we've got from last fight. So we have Nutbuster Diddy Kong, represented by Cool Monkey Cone now. That's a solid sign for him. Pack Attack Pack Attack was picked up by the Twats of Twitter Co. So look forward to seeing their representation. And yeah, we also see Luigi Linguini was also snagged by Twats of Twitter. But aside from that, doesn't look like there's any more kind of off the note. But yeah, with that, everybody, I do believe that is where we're gonna end up calling it for this evening. So, shit, that was an entertaining fight. That was an entertaining time. Now, before I go, I just gotta ask you.
You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Thank you, Vander.
It didn't play.
It did on
wait,
my.
I have it muted. That's all.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, this is Sayrise signing off. Vander, would you like to say something?
Yeah, why don't you raid anybody?
That's a great idea. Not doing Amaranth again. Let's go ahead and do Germa.
Did you actually do that one?
Yes, I did. I'll explain that joke later. But you know what? /raid Germa985. Germa985. Let's go give Germa some love, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know who Germa is, what? Have you been sleeping under a fucking rock?
Apparently.
Channel is intended for a mature audience and has followers and sub only. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got at least a few viewers. We've got at least a few people joining the Germa raid.
What I typically do is I find a game. In this case, it was Smash Bros. Melee, and I just go sort from low to high, and I raid a low viewer channel because little guys have to watch out for each other. So I like to typically do it.
Fuck it. I think that's a pretty solid choice too. Fuck it. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? As great as Germa is, I think you're onto something there. Let's go pick. We're looking at other ultimate. Oh, let's see. Who's speaking in English? Because I once rated somebody speaking Spanish, and it fucked with me.
I'm clicking on Otes 5, so I'm gonna see what he can do.
Alright, let's see here.
Currently in the middle of an ad.
Is there no amiibo? Nobody's got amiibo. Damn. Automated amiibo. Okay, never mind. Here we go.
That'll work.
Okay, this is wild. Let me go ahead and get this guy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, rating Germa, as much of a Chad as he is like pouring a bottle of water in his mouth. Thank you, Kens. Also, yeah, Paul, you are 100% correct on that. Look, we'll have to figure out another time to raid Germa. We'll get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get it. But, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do this channel, because they look like fun. So fuck it, why not? And, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, with that, that's where we're going to end the stream. Hope to see you all on Thursday for Mario Kart night. And until then, hope y'all have yourselves a damn good one. Peace!
Didn't even ask if I wanted to say goodbye.
You already did.
I kind of did.
Alright, hold on. Let me,
Did you check to see if this guy was talking?
I think he's... I don't care.
Dick, he's been going for 6.5 hours.
It's automated. I don't care. I like what he does.